You're watching East Tennessee Weather, powered by Rusty Wallace Automotive Group.
And good morning, everyone. It is now 7:01, getting us started on this good old Thursday morning. And if you're just now joining and tuning in, grab the jackets. It's a cold start to the day, but a beautiful view from East Tennessee. A nice, gorgeous sunrise taking shape here this morning as well. And that's going to be the story. A big pattern change on the way. Warmer temperatures, sunnier skies. But then we're talking about some minor changes as we head into the upcoming weekend. We'll run you through a few more cameras here over the next short while, but it is bone chilling. We've got some frost developing out across East Tennessee this morning as well. And take a look at this view from the mountains of East Tennessee. I'll get that here in just a second. Gorgeous view for the mountains with some fresh snow that's been developing, or that developed, I should say, yesterday across the higher elevations. And that just led to some picturesque views of the mountains of East Tennessee. If you happen to catch my Facebook information yesterday, you saw the fresh snow on top of Mount LeConte. And so this is what it looks like right now. It's only 30 degrees, that newfound gap. And across the higher terrain, dew points at 4 degrees below zero. So very dry air in place here this morning. We also have great views also from Look Rock here. Gorgeous sunrise taking shape. It looks beautiful, but it is a cold start to the day. And now a live view from Purchase Knob in North Carolina. Current temperature there in the mountains is now 32 degrees. So happy Thursday, everybody. We sure hope you have a wonderful and safe day. Again, sunglasses and jackets will be necessary here this morning. We'll need those all day today. It is going to be warmer today than what we saw yesterday, and we'll continue to see those warmer temperatures continue to climb as we head through our Friday. Saturday, there's some minor tweaks to the forecast, and so we will continue to highlight that. So here are your weather headlines to get you out the door on this good old Thursday. Sunny and warmer afternoon ahead of us today. Sunshine and warmer weather with some high-level clouds on Friday, but we stay dry today and tomorrow. Very low relative humidity today, and that's going to elevate the fire danger just a little bit around town. But no advisories or anything by the National Weather Service, so nothing to talk about there. But here's the deal. There does look like now there is a chance for some scattered light rain showers on Saturday. Now, it's not going to be all day. I'm going to walk you through that forecast here in just a moment. Though I do anticipate Saturday to be on the drier side versus what we will experience on Sunday. So if you recall what happened last Saturday, yeah, that's what's going to happen this upcoming Sunday. Not to mention, do we see a sliver of snow on the back side of this system? So all those weather details coming up here in just a few minutes. All right, getting you out the door this morning, nice crystal clear skies. So no clouds out there, just a couple of high thin clouds, but that's really about it. It's crystal clear, and that's going to lead us to tons of sunshine. Now we do have some river and lake fog. We'll highlight that with some of the cameras as well in just a minute. So no visibility issues for most of us. Have a little bit of fog here at my houses this morning as well, but nothing really to write home about. A little bit more fog up into Union County, Granger, northwest Knox County, up near Corrington actually could see a little bit more fog, so I'll show you a camera there in a moment, and also in the parts of Tellico Plains and down across the Southern Valley. So either way you look at it, most of our traveling this morning, if you're getting ready to hit the road, should be just fine. By the way, thanks for joining me on Roku and Amazon Fire this morning. If you're joining me on social media, join the conversation. Let's see what's going on with you folks as we round out this work week. It's nice to see some snow. What did you think about the snow across the higher terrain? They even had a little bit of sleet thanks to the system as well. All right, so right now as you step outside, temperatures are in the 20s. Thank goodness we don't have any wind out there because that would really make it feel much colder. But 30 degrees in Chattanooga, 25 in Tri-Cities, and 28 degrees currently in the Knoxville area. When you look at our 24-hour temperature change, it is colder by 10, 15 to nearly 20 degrees in some locations. So definitely a chillier start to the day. Here's our future cast throughout the day. Not much to show you because we're going to see abundant sunshine from sunrise to sunset. So no issues there. More seasonable or slightly above average weather here today. And temperatures this evening, if you have any evening plans, if you have outdoor events this evening, by the evening rush hour, 5 o'clock, we're at 51, dropping down to 47 by 7. And by bedtime tonight, we're down to about 45 degrees. So if that's all you need to know, we sure hope you have a wonderful and safe day. It's going to be a beautiful one for sure. If you're interested in how this weekend forecast is going to play out, I've got more on that here in just a moment. But again, a nice crystal clear start to the day, and that's going to make for a chilly start for sure. All right, so how's everybody doing this morning? Let's go to the chat and see what everyone's doing. Yeah, ready for a bike ride this afternoon, Melissa says. It's going to be a great day for a bike ride. Nice day for that. Let's see. Becky says, Burr, got your coffee. Let's do this. Yeah. I was actually getting my coffee ready, and all of a sudden I looked at the clock. The kids were running off to school, trying to get them ready for the day. Yep, there we go. I've left my coffee inside, so that's just how it plays out, I suppose. I do want to take you back to the cameras here in just a moment, but I also want to talk about what we're looking at for the upcoming weekend. If you're a planner, you've got some outdoor events this weekend, here's what it looks like. Everybody, if you were with me yesterday, I don't typically like to put a 100% chance of rain too far out on a 7-day forecast because really it doesn't tell the whole story. So people are like, oh my gosh, it's going to be a total washout. Well, Sunday will be a total washout. And that's really what we're looking at is we have a stronger storm system that could produce some strong thunderstorms to our west and maybe a sliver of snow as the whole system swings through. Saturday, we've added about a 30 to 40% chance of rain. So it does look like Saturday will bring us some scattered showers, but it's not going to be all day long. Your Saturday severe weather outlook, believe it or not, yes, I know it's December 7th, and we're talking about a chance for some strong thunderstorms. If you have travel plans in Memphis, we got southern Arkansas, west Mississippi, and down into Louisiana, we could see some isolated strong to severe thunderstorms. Got a powerful storm system that's really going to get cranking. So let's bring it to the forecast on Saturday morning. That's what I'm talking about. A few scattered showers. That's why we've got about a 30 to 40% chance of rain on Saturday, but it shouldn't be all day long as it stands right now. But then again, the models are now just hinting at the fact that we could see some prefrontal showers, like way ahead of the cold front, because the cold front doesn't really come through until Sunday morning. So Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening should be on the drier side. We will be partly to mostly cloudy throughout the day on Saturday. Now let's run you Saturday night into Sunday morning, and here comes that storm. Now, 7 o'clock in the morning, if you have church plans, if you have outdoor events on Sunday morning, maybe you want to get out for a nice little bike ride, it's going to be a soaker for sure. But I also want to highlight the fact that notice that blue on the backside. I've been talking about this all week, and this is a classic storm system here in East Tennessee, where we get a lot of rain ahead of a cold front. Cold front swings through, and it's a matter of timing. Does the cold air actually catch up to the main moisture source? Well, in middle Tennessee, western Kentucky, yeah, looking likely. But as this all travels its way across the state in East Tennessee, it just doesn't look like we'll see a ton. But as I mentioned, it's all about timing. Does that cold air catch up to the main moisture source? At this stage of the game, still to be determined, but I will say that it will be likely that I think the likelihood of getting a switch over would be across the plateau, southern, southeastern Kentucky, southwest Virginia, and the mountains of East Tennessee, North Carolina. I think that's where we could see some snow by the end of the day on Sunday. And it would be a wet, heavy snow because you have a lot of moisture. And the atmosphere doesn't dry out enough to bring a light, fluffy snow. So if we were to get that switch over, it'd be a quick little bout of snow. Does the valley get that? Probably not. Do we see a couple of snowflakes? Maybe. But it's just, again, a matter of timing. What we do know, though, is that this storm system on Sunday will likely bring us about 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. So as I mentioned, that's what we saw last Saturday. We're going to flip-flop this weekend with Sunday being the rainy day and Saturday being the dry day. Snowfall forecast. This is what I'm talking about, the classic horseshoe, okay? When we look at the East Tennessee, we've got higher elevations across the plateau, higher elevations across the mountains, obviously, and into southern, southeastern Kentucky and southwest Virginia. The valley is lower. The valley's elevation is about 800, 850 feet above sea level. The plateau runs 1,300 feet, and the mountains run up to 6,000 feet, right? So those are the locations. Higher elevations are the locations, and that's why we get that classic horseshoe here in East Tennessee. Temperature trend, I'll bring it back down to local level to talk more about how this all plays out over the weekend. But again, your temperature trend, we're warming nicely. Mid-50s today, near 60 tomorrow, mid-60s on Saturday. An average high temperature is in the low, mid, and upper 50s. And so we are going to be trending above average around East Tennessee, all in generally speaking. Sunday, the rainy conditions settle on in. Do we actually hit 57 on Sunday? We may early on, but if that cold front comes through early in the Sunday morning, at this point of the game, it looks like temperatures will likely fall during the day. So that 57 on Sunday will likely be first thing in the morning with the onset of the cold front. And then back behind it, temperatures will start to fall, at which point that colder air comes racing on in, and we could see a bout of light or maybe a few bouts of moderate snow. Again, make sure you check back in. If you join me on Facebook Lives or on these lives every single morning, I will keep you up to date on how it all plays out. I always have the daily forecast available on the app and on the EastTN Weather website, easttnweather.com. Check out those daily forecasts. I highlighted that as well today. And just a 24-hour channel keeping you up to date on all the weather situation. Now, next week, Monday is going to be the colder day, down to 45 degrees, and then we'll rebound nicely back into the low to maybe even mid-50s. So let's say good morning to everyone. Again, if you're joining me on social media, you can add to the conversation. Let's see what's going on in your neighborhood this morning. I always like to find out how cold it is in your neighborhood. We got Brian on here and Tina as well. We got a Christmas parade, Pam says, on Saturday. Hope that the rain is late coming in. Actually, I think Saturday, the rain could be early coming in. So, Pam, what time and where is the Christmas parade so we can pass that along to everybody else? Mary Spencer says, can't find you on Roku. If you search on Roku, EastTN Weather, all one word, just like you see on the top left-hand side of your screen. If you search it just one word on the Roku store, you should be able to find it. It's going to be the blue background with the orange TN and the white lightning bolt, and you'll be able to find it there. So hopefully you find it. Mary, let me know if you can't find it. I'll try to help you out a little bit more. Way too cold, says Challenger. Chris Challenger, or is it Challenger Chris? Ooh, that's an interesting name. I like that. All right, here we go. Way too cold. Who forgot to pay the heat bill, right? Yeah, Mother Nature for sure. Buck says, have a great Thursday and birthday. Buck, is it your birthday? We should all sing you a happy birthday if that's the case. 61 and having fun, my friend. And you look great for 61. And you're still adventurous and you still have a lot of fun heading to concerts and stuff like that. Buck's an adventurous dude. I will say that. Ronnie, 27 degrees in Dandridge. Buck says, hey, Pearl Harbor Day. You're right. All right, thanks, Mike, says Kim. Good morning to David. Let's see. Buck says, I need to worry about snow Sunday morning, 3 a.m. heading back from Asheville. Yes, you do, my friend, because we will see likely snow across the higher terrain, and that may include Asheville and the route all the way down through the mountains through possibly Greene County, Cott County as well. So something to keep in mind. Keep in mind that you, if you're riding a motor, I thought your motorcycle was broken, by the way. All right, 27 degrees in Jefferson City. She is watching on Roku. Sandra is. So, again, if you can't find me on Roku, just search all one word, EastTN Weather, and you'll be able to find me there as well. Christmas Jam 2023. That sounds like a blast. See, I told you, Buck's like super adventurous, outgoing. He's 61 years old. Everyone give Buck a big shout out and a big happy birthday right here in the chat if you're on the chat this morning. It's always nice to have friends and family members and community members recognize a special day. And I think birthdays are amazing. Birthdays are like my favorite thing. Well, not my favorite thing, but I think you should celebrate a birthday. So many people, I think, over the years say, that's just another birthday. Listen, it's another birthday. You made it to another birthday, and that's exciting, and no matter what age you are. All right, so Pam says it's 6 p.m. in Oak Ridge. So 6 p.m. Oak Ridge Parade. That's right, because it got canceled last weekend. So we have the Christmas Parade in Oak Ridge, 6 p.m. Pam, as it stands right now, I don't think necessarily we'll have some rain. Some scattered showers, but again, it just doesn't look likely. Maybe first thing in the morning, but this is way ahead of the cold front, and the models are just now advertising it. And so we're still several days away. So check back in tomorrow morning. I'll have more updates on that Christmas parade for Saturday in Oak Ridge. Good morning to my friend Layla. And, okay, she said she opened her garage and saw some fog. So, yeah, we do have a little bit of fog. And, of course, temperatures in the 20s. Some of that could be freezing fog. So, what does that mean? Probably not enough and dense enough to really cause any problems, but you'll have some ice on your car if you have outdoor plans. All right, Becky's giving Buck a happy birthday shout-out. That's nice. Oh, okay, you're not driving the motorcycle. Good, Buck. I was going to say, it is wintertime. I thought it was in the shop, and we're expecting snow. So good thing that you're not riding your motorcycle. Look at this. Jennifer's giving all these birthday loves as well. Buck, you're going to get it a big time this morning from all of our viewers and fans and friends and our community. So if you're just now tuning in, and give Buck Wild, that's what he calls himself, Buck Wild, give him a big old birthday shout-out. He's made it to another year and another happy birthday. So once again, we do have some chilly temperatures. Temps are now currently in the 20s, but we'll continue to see the chilly weather hang out with us. So let's take you on some more camera views here this morning. That's a live view from the Maryville community. So that's from the shed. We'll take you to Hardin Valley here to get the day started. Nice clear skies, no fog in Hardin Valley. The East Tennessee Weather Camera. Ooh, it is foggy. But the East Tennessee Weather Center is near the lake. Well, the river. Well, yeah, near the lake. So, again, river and lake fog this morning. Could slow some of you down if you travel over those bridges and overpasses, and there is fog. That's where the ice could start to develop. So something to keep in mind, bridges and overpasses can get icy. They cool off faster than the rest of the land. Plus, there's fog over there. That's a view from Fox Road Marina. So we've got some foggy conditions there. And, of course, it's a marina, so we do have the fog there. Take you out to West Knoxville, right around North Shore and Pellissippi Parkway. And it is foggy there as well, also near the lake. Volunteer Cove Marina. Let's see if it's foggy right around that marina. It is not. But notice, look at the water. Woo, really receding. Take you back down to the shed. That's where we do have the foggy conditions here to get the day. Or no, it's not foggy, but sunny conditions. So not a lot of fog in Maryville and Friendsville. We don't have a lot of fog up across the mountains, but a beautiful view. And as the sun goes off into the western sky later on today, it's going to cascade some nice light on the Smokies. I'll zoom this camera in later on, and you'll be able to capture some snow-capped Smokies. In downtown Gatlinburg, we are currently fog-free, so nice sight to see in the downtown Gatlinburg area here this morning. Strawberry Plains, we are currently fog-free, but you can kind of see a little bit of fog off in the distance, so you may run into just a little bit of fog over into Strawberry Plains. Union County is currently clear, fog-free, and cold. But remember I said that Corrington possibly has some dense fog. Let's see what it looks like. And no, actually not too much fog there. So that's good news to pass along. All right, so we sure hope you have a wonderful and a safe day today. Thanks for joining me on this live segment here this morning. Again, if you're interested in advertising and sponsoring a live segment, just hit me up, Mike at easttnweather.com, or advertise. There we go. But we're going to end this segment. I'll send you back to the 24-hour live stream so you can see how that all plays out, get some current conditions if you missed some of this information. Remember, I've got your neighborhood forecast there. We've got regional, national, cameras, satellite, and radar, which, of course, we don't need. But thanks for all the support and all the encouragement throughout the months. And Michelle says, morning from Harriman, no fog here. And happy birthday to you, Buck. So, Buck, go back through this chat. Hopefully, everybody wishes you an awesome happy birthday. So, I'm going to wish you a happy birthday once again. Have a great day, my friend. And anybody else celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday from me and from East Tennessee Weather. Have a great day, everybody.
You're watching East Tennessee Weather, powered by Rusty Wallace Automotive Group.
Hi, everyone. Happy Thursday. Grab the jackets. It's a cold start to our day. Temperatures only in the 20s. We'll talk numbers here in a moment. But nice sunny and warming conditions all the way through our day today, tomorrow, even Saturday. Although maybe not so sunny because it does look like a chance for a few showers. We'll be rolling in ahead of the main storm system that arrives on Sunday. And that Sunday storm system could bring us, or will bring us, heavy rain, but also the possibility of a sliver of snow on the backside of that system. I've got much more on that forecast coming up here in just a little bit, so make sure you stay tuned or check back in frequently. But your out-the-door forecast here this morning, we start off with temps in the 20s. We climb into the upper 40s by noon. Our goal today, pretty average. We're going to be in the low to mid and a few pockets of upper 50s. So today's going to be a great day to be outside. By 5 in the evening rush hour, we're at 51. Dinner time down to 47 and 45 degrees by bedtime tonight. We've got much more on your morning low temperatures tomorrow, your out the door forecast, and your 3-day. That's coming up in just 5.5 minutes. A cold start to our Friday morning. We'll see increasing high level clouds, and it's actually going to be a warmer day on Friday. Not much to show you on the future cast. We'll move right along with your day planner. By noon on Friday, we're at 54, warming into the upper 50s as we get into the afternoon and early evening hours. So it really should be a nice day. Even a few pockets of 60s, which is trending about 5, 6, 7, 8 degrees above average for this time of the year. Our future cast as we pick up our timeline on Friday night. Now, again, remember I said there's now a chance for a few scattered showers on Saturday. Some of that may roll in late Friday into early Saturday morning. So Saturday morning, we may be dealing with a few scattered showers, but I don't think Saturday is going to be a washout. However, as we get into our Sunday, yeah, we're talking about a washout for sure. So forecast rainfall totals through the day on Saturday. Not a ton of rain, and most of that should be early in the morning, but we're still looking at the possibility of maybe a couple tenths, 2/10 of an inch of rain. That really should be about the extent of it. 3-day forecast, rainy on Sunday. So warm on Saturday at 64. Temps in the upper 50s, scattered showers and thunderstorms on Saturday. And remember, I said there's a chance for maybe a sliver of snow on the backside of that main storm system Sunday afternoon and evening. Yeah, I'll show you what that looks like with your big picture weather pattern and your 7 days. That's coming up in just a few. Going to recap those weather headlines. It's going to be gorgeous today, high clouds tomorrow, a few scattered showers Saturday, but rainy conditions and maybe a sliver of snow on Sunday afternoon and evening. So let's walk you through the details in the big picture weather pattern. As we look at our temperatures today, if you have travel plans, we're going to be in the 50s, even some 60s. So nice little warming trend as the upper level ridge temporarily builds in before our next trough. Trough is low pressure, and that's going to bring us the rain showers. Now we do and have added about a 40% chance for some scattered showers, mainly early in the morning on Saturday. So let's go ahead and take you through the forecast. We pick up our timeline here on this Thursday, and we're looking at plenty of sunshine throughout the day today. As our cold front, our next main storm system starts to work our way, we'll start to see increasing high-level clouds through the day on into our Friday. And then Friday night into Saturday, a few scattered showers will be heading our way. Now, with this cold front, it's actually going to produce the chance for some strong to severe thunderstorms. So if anybody has travel plans Saturday over toward Memphis or a little bit further to the south along the Mississippi River Valley, could see some strong to severe thunderstorms. That's where the heaviest rain will continue to be through, say, Friday night. But picking up our timeline on Saturday morning, a couple of scattered showers can't be ruled out through the day on Saturday now. But watch the main event as it swings its way through. Here comes a cold front, low pressure system, cold air on the backside of that. Now, not a ton of moisture as we get into our Saturday, but Sunday morning, it's going to be a rainy start to the day. Rain will be with us for probably the good first half, if not first 3/4 of the day. But there's that colder air on the backside. A classic system for us here in East Tennessee. Does that cold air actually catch up to the main moisture source? That is the ultimate question when you get a storm system like this. Model forecasts are picking up on the fact that I think the Northern Plateau, southern, southeastern Kentucky, southwest Virginia, and the mountains of East Tennessee will likely get some snow out of this, okay? The valley locations, it's all dependent on timing of how fast that cold air catches up to the moisture source. That's it. So make sure you check back in. But model guidance is picking up anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of rainfall, so a big rainy event on Sunday. When you look at their snowfall totals, again, a classic horseshoe, if you will, around East Tennessee. What does that mean if you're new to that? It means the higher elevations of the plateau into southeastern Kentucky, southwest Virginia, and of course the mountains of East Tennessee will likely pick up a little bit more. We'll bring it back down to the local level. That's coming up here in just a few minutes. Before we get there, though, let's talk about the forecast for the next 7 days. Warm on Saturday, not bad Sunday, although at least temperature-wise, but colder on Monday as that colder air comes racing on in. And we'll likely start to see those temperatures fall throughout the day on Saturday. But right now we're going to go with, Sunday. But right now we're going to go with high temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. All right, your local forecast once again, and highlighting that weekend, that's all coming up in just a few minutes. All right, here we go again. Like to talk about what happened yesterday. We did actually make it into the mid to upper 40s, 47 degrees at McGee-Tyson Airport, 53 in Chattanooga. We made it to 43 in Tri-City, so we stayed on the colder side, upper East Tennessee, and only 43 degrees in Cumberland County. So the valley saw a little bit more sunshine, so therefore temperatures warmed up just a little bit more than the plateau in upper East Tennessee. But today is going to be gorgeous. Temperatures will be in the low, mid, and some pockets of upper 50s. Rain arrives over the weekend. A few scattered showers on Saturday. I wouldn't cancel any outdoor plans. Sunday, though, is going to be an indoor rainy or a good solid movie day. So let's walk you through the forecast. Saturday morning could start off with a few scattered rain showers around the area. That's why we have that 40% chance. I don't think it's going to be a lot, but it's definitely something that we're going to be watching closely. As we get into our Sunday, here comes that storm system racing on through. A little bit of snow on the backside of that could develop as the cold front and the moisture moves its way on through. Classic setup here around town. So we'll pick up probably about 1 inch to nearly 2 inches of rainfall. When you look at your snowfall forecast, it's near to that classic horseshoe. A light dusting possible on the plateau, southern, southeastern Kentucky, southwest Virginia, and the mountains of East Tennessee, especially from basically Blount or Sevier County and north and northeast. It's only Thursday. Got plenty of time to see how this develops and evolves, so you always need to check back in on that. Speaking of the weekend forecast, Saturday will be nice, so it's 64, 57 on Sunday. Showers and thunderstorms for us here locally and around much